Hey guys, it's Tinker Tailor here today. I tried to record this before, messed it up, but welcome to the Desert Luxe Bar. Now, this is definitely um made because the new Desert Luxe kit was put out for free. So if you don't know about that, it is free until the 17th of October. If you're on PC and Mac, you can go through the Origin or EA desktop app. If you are on the console, apparently the easiest method is to go to the main menu and it should be there. If it's not, I'm sorry, I do not know how to fix that. Um, so it's only until October 17th, and then on the 18th, if you're watching this and you have never played The Sims before and you really want to get it, but you don't have money to spend on it, don't you worry, it's going free on the 18th of October. So if you just wait for them, it'll be free, but unfortunately, I don't think you will be able to get the Desert Luxe kit for free as well, which is really unfortunate. It would have been really nice if they could have done it that you you get both, but I think they've done it this way so that people who bought the game and didn't get it for free get something for free as well. It's kind of like a, we know you already spent money on it, so we'll give you it for free, I guess. Which is nice of them, but I think what would make us a lot happier, I mean, I definitely would not say no to the Desert Luxe kit for free anyway, but maybe fixing the bug issues that everyone seems to be having. I'm sure everyone would be a lot happier if the bugs were definitely fixed, because that's all I've been seeing recently, which I'm really sad about because they're sure they're giving us some really good things. Like, they're giving us um like round rooms, but they're so buggy. I don't know if they've fixed them because I just stopped messing around with them. I did have a build that I tried to do and I've just abandoned it, and I'm gonna go back and try and fix it because I don't know what has gone on. Like, I don't know how, if they fixed it or not. Because all the roofing was glitching out and you couldn't grab items when they were in like the corner. But I understand it's very hard to like program and code these things and finding all the bugs and patching them, and it would just be really nice if they could give us a like a list of of bugs that they're working on actively. Like, you don't have to tell me how long it'll be until they fix it. I just want to know that you're working on it, that's all. So that I know at some point in the future it'll be fixed. I've seen, like, I'm not really a Twitter person. I don't use it, but I have seen that they have like EA or the Sims group. I don't really know. One of them have got a like a an update Twitter. I don't know how you would call it, but it's basically a Twitter where they will tell you like, here are the bugs that we're working, like, we fixed, and um here are the, like, it keeps you up to date with the things that are going on within the game. And while I think that's definitely fantastic to be a bit more open with us and letting us know what's going on, I think the ability to know what you're actually working on would be fantastic. Um, and I don't want to like stress them out by saying, oh, you have to give us timelines and everything, because I understand with coding, it's not like, oh, I'll just set a timeline and it'll totally work, because that's not how it works. I've done a little bit of coding before, and from the very, very, very minimal amount that I've done, yeah, it takes forever to find these bugs. And I understand the more you know about coding, the easier it is to find them, but it's a whole other language. Like, it's a whole other language. So I understand that, and that's why I don't want the time limit, but just at least tell us what you're working on so we can know what to expect. At the moment, I don't know what bugs they are working on. I don't know if they're going to fix, there's a lot of bugs where family members will try and date other family members, and it's just like sort of extremely inappropriate. I get that some people think it's funny and whatever, but that's not the sort of game I want to be playing. I mean, not that I play a lot, I just build, but it's still like it's very off-putting. And I've seen like a whole bunch of other bugs, like, you know, people saying, "Oh, can you be my best friend?" But it's like everyone doing it. Anyway, I'm actually here to talk about the kit, because I actually am kind of in love with it. So what I'm doing right now, what I'm putting on the wall, that is not a shelf. For those of you who don't have the pack, that is actually a curtain rod, and I love it. I think it's fantastic. It's, so the idea is you put the curtain up on like one side of the window. You'll see me do it a little bit later on. You put it on one side of the window, and then you can put this curtain rod across, so it looks like you can drag across the curtain, and it just makes it look so much nicer. I just think you wouldn't, yeah, you wouldn't just have one solid curtain in the game, like in real life, just closed 24/7. You could have it open, you could have it closed. So I love the idea of being able to have that aspect, that vibe in the game, because I do like doing a little bit more realistic builds than not. I don't particularly like doing builds that are less realistic. Like, that's why I built a hotel in The Sims. Like, we don't have hotels, but I did it because real life we do have hotels. So I just wanted to do that. And yeah, having this curtain rod or rail is, it's brilliant. I absolutely love it. I think, yeah, the ability to have that vibe, that look, it's amazing. And I've seen other people say that you can put it over the top of other curtains. So if you put up a different curtain that has like a different rod or rail, you can put this little, what I like, the bit that I've used as a bar, as a shelf, you can put that over the top of the curtain. You can see here what I mean. Once the curtain, like the windows glitch out a little bit and they don't like to line up with the window, but you can see it looks like you can pull the curtains right across. So you can put those little bits over other curtains. Apparently, I haven't done it myself. I haven't guaranteed and proved it, but people have said that they've done it and it worked, and I think that's amazing because now we can not only use it with just the curtains they've given us, but if you want to use it with other curtains, I think that's absolutely brilliant. So that's fantastic. Another thing I've noticed right now, because I'm putting down a flooring and not a tile. I don't know if you saw it for a split second there, but it's actually slightly raised. Now, I don't know if that's always been a thing, because I don't normally use tiles outside or notice it like very much. Is that a thing? Or am I just like, did my game glitch out and I'm going a little haywire in my head? Like, what, is that always been a thing? Or have you ever noticed it? I think you can slightly notice it with this little entrance walkway here, that it's like just slightly raised. Because with terrain paint, you just paint whatever the terrain is. It doesn't like change where it is in height level, but with the flooring, it did. I don't know if that's just like the grass flooring outside, because I've used this grass flooring on roofs before, but because I've used it on the entire roof, I've never noticed it. But because I was trying to place it back here, and it was kind of glitching out a little bit because of the fact that the stairs made it a weird height. Like, it has that always been a thing, or am I like, is that new? Um yeah, it's just really bothering me. I need to know. So yeah, definitely let me down in the comments if that's a thing or if it's not, because I just have to know. Um but yeah, I made this little oasis-y little bit at the back and I absolutely love it. I can imagine like on really hot days people will come here and, you know, go inside, have a drink, maybe go for a swim, and then come back here and just relax in the shade of like the awning and the trees. And I made it so that I know in The Sims it doesn't work, but in real life, that roof has like little windows on the top, and it's a really tall building, so all the heat can rise and like leave the building. I think I saw Deli do something kind of like that in one of her builds. And she was explaining it because she did research into it, and it's so that the heat can escape and like cool the building down. And I was like, oh, that's a really smart idea. That's also why there's not many windows at all on this build. And I probably wouldn't have even used the new windows except for the fact that they're new. Like the ones that lean out, I still would have used the slatted windows at the front. Because it fits the vibe. I guess the glass windows don't exactly, but I kind of wanted you to see the little oasis-y bit at the back, and I also wanted to use the new windows, so I did. And I went really minimal with the furnishings. I kind of like that I've done that, because normally when I go minimal, it's because there's like nothing in there and I don't know what to do, but this is kind of minimal in the sense that like it's just like a simple bar. Like they're not really worried about putting everything in and being so like over the top and whatever. But I did do this little photo wall because I know sometimes bars might have these little photo walls. And I imagine those are like UFO photos or like Bigfoot photos or like things like that, because I know some bars have stuff like that and I love it. I love the idea of people sitting around drinking and talking about, these mysteries. But anyway, here's the build. It's, like I said, pretty simple, pretty bland, nothing special, but I I kind of like it. I'm not against it. And I've used items before, like that I've never really used before, like those wall decorations. I don't really know what they're called. Um, I love the little sitting area there. Um, just a few shots from above because it is like completely open from the top, and you can see the windows, like the sun through the windows on the wall. Just a simple bathroom. Yeah, so this is already up on the gallery. Not play tested, but is only base game in the new kit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know down below if you've enjoyed this build, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!